and welcome to Norton from Home. I'm Mayah Bernstein, a member of TASK, the Norton Museum's Teen Advisory Squad, and today I'll be making a dessert inspired by the painting Neapolitan Pie by American artist Wayne Theibaud. Theibaud is known for his lusciously painted cakes and pies. This artwork draws inspiration from when the artist worked in restaurants as a young boy in California, where he would see rows of pies with one piece cut out sitting beside the pie dish. In this specific painting, made in 1963, Theibaud used thick layers of paint to mimic the creamy frosting and the center of a Neapolitan pie. Now I want to show you this recipe I've created based off of Theibaud's Neapolitan pie. Based off the painting, I've decided to make a baked Alaska. The ingredients I will be using today are 2 cups of vanilla ice cream, 6 cups of strawberry ice cream, 6 cups of chocolate ice cream. For the blondie, you will need 1 cup of melted butter, 2 cups of brown sugar packed, 2 eggs, 2 teaspoons of vanilla, 1 3/4 cups of flour, a half teaspoon of baking powder, and a half teaspoon of salt. Finally, for the meringue topping, you need 8 egg whites, 1/4 teaspoon of cream of tartar, 1 cup of granulated sugar. Now that I have all my ingredients out, let's begin. First, I'm going to take a 3-quart cooking bowl and spray it with cooking spray. Now I'm going to take 2 pieces of plastic wrap and line it. Add vanilla ice cream in a layer, then strawberry, and lastly, chocolate. Cover the whole thing in plastic wrap and freeze it for about 4 hours. While we wait for the ice cream to freeze, I'm going to start the blondie base. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Then spray a circular pan with cooking spray or cover it with butter. Make sure that this pan is a little bit bigger or the same size than your ice cream is so it fits underneath. Now in a smaller bowl, mix your eggs and vanilla and mix until this is smooth. Then in a larger bowl, add your brown sugar and your butter, and wait for your butter to cool before you add your eggs and vanilla. Mix your brown sugar and butter, and once it's all mixed, you're going to add your eggs and vanilla mixture. Okay, so that's pretty mixed by now, so I'm going to add this in here. And mix it all up. Oh, the oven's preheated. And the next step is I'm going to mix this. But the next step would be to add your dry ingredients. So you add flour, baking soda, and salt. Now that I have this all mixed up, I'm going to pour it into my pan. Takes a minute. You're going to want to smooth it out, and then when you put it in the oven, it's going to be for 30 minutes. Be sure to check on the blondie by placing a toothpick in it. Once the toothpick comes out clean, your blondie is done. Let the blondie cool completely. Then take the ice cream out from the freezer. I'm going to place my blondie on top and cover it all with plastic wrap for it to go back in the freezer. So good morning, it is the next morning and I let my ice cream freeze overnight, but before we take it out, I'm going to start to make the meringue. So the first step is to take your egg whites and put it into a bowl. Then take your cream of tartar and put it in with it. Just a little bit. Okay. And we're going to take our hand mixer and mix it slowly increasing the speed. And you're going to do this for about 2 minutes. Increase the speed of your mixer to high and add sugar in a slow, steady stream. Continue mixing for about 12 minutes. So I've taken my ice cream out of the freezer and I've flipped the bowl onto a tray with tin foil on it. And now I'm going to take my meringue and I'm going to start to ice it. The final step is to broil the baked Alaska until it's golden in the oven. It may not look perfect, but it definitely tastes really good, and I'm really happy with how it came out, even though it's not perfect. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed this recipe. If you have not gotten the chance to see Neapolitan pie, please go check it out in the galleries. It's a must-see. Bon appetit!